Welcome back for another session of Brew Testing with Tyler. Today we'll be looking at a Austin Homebrew clone kit that I'm trying. It's actually a clone for Fat Tire, and it has a lot of stuff. It came in a big old grain bag. Came with a nice 5 pounds liquid malt extract edition. Came with 3 different types of hops. Target, Willamette, Kent Golding hops, instructions, Nottingham Yeast, and it's nice little kit. It doesn't have a box or anything. It just came in a shipping box, and that's it. So we'll go ahead and test this out and run to the video and cut back for the taste testing. All right, first thing is the grain edition. We'll put those into our bag and get them ready for steeping. You'll be steeping the grains at about 160 degrees for a total of about 45 minutes. After your 45 minutes is up, remove the bag. Careful, with this much grain, it gets kind of heavy. You want to make sure you have a nice sturdy strainer. Now I'm taking about 4 cups of 170 degree water and just pouring it all across the grains to get whatever sugars are left in there out. I believe this is called sparging. You can relight your burner while your grains are draining. Get back up to a boiling temperature. At this point, you'll want to turn your flame off. Once again, add your 5 pounds of liquid malt extract to your wort. Once you dump out the majority of the liquid malt extract, put some hot water in the container and swish it around. Try to get every last little bit out. Restart your flame, and we'll be adding our first round of bittering hops. It's a Target hop, 1 ounce. Then boil for 60 minutes. Now we'll be adding 1 ounce of Willamette flavoring hops and boil it for 10 minutes. At flame out, we'll be adding 1 ounce of Kent Golding aroma hops. Using my wort chiller, I'll begin to get our wort down to a safe temperature. This wort chiller is by far one of my best purchases. Prior to this, it was taking me like 4, maybe plus hours to get my wort down to temperature, just using water and ice in a sink. So, good investment. Highly recommend it. Now I'll start straining our wort into my fermenting bucket, which already has 2 gallons of water in it, straining out all the hops and sediment. I was having some difficulties getting the last little bit to drain out, so I used my spoon and kind of just sloshed it around till it drained. Now I'll top off my fermenting bucket with water to the 5-gallon mark while maintaining my temperature. And then I'll give it a couple good stirs to distribute the water evenly. For this particular batch, I'm using the Nottingham Yeast. I'm trying to actually rehydrate for the first time. Usually I just sprinkle it on the top and let it sit for 15 minutes, then stir it up. So this time I actually tried doing it ahead of time. So we'll see how it turns out. Alright, I guess we'll see you in a couple weeks. Prost! Alright, well, that was my first time brewing a batch of grains that large. I didn't have a mash tun or anything like that, so I was kind of doing everything generically in the pot. So we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully the tastes and everything are there. Again, we're doing the Austin Homebrew Fat Tire clone kit. So that's a good beer. Francis Connor, I love that beer. I've been trying to find some kits to clone the taste. Close, but nothing successful. I'll talk about some kits that I'm going to be brewing up here soon. Here's the pour. It's nice amber color, a little bit ahead. It's been bottled for 3 weeks and in the fridge for 2. It's been sitting a while. It's been a long time since I started this one, but definitely pick up sweetness to it. You can smell some of the hops. Good smell. Got a little bit of lacing. There's a good bitter to it. It's sweet. That's pretty damn close, actually. I didn't even use the liquid yeast. I was kind of hesitant. I was going to go with the liquid yeast because I have been switching and doing more liquid yeast just because I feel, my personal opinion is that I get better flavors out of liquid yeast. This ain't half bad. But no, this is actually pretty damn good. I'm very happy with it, and I think I'll really enjoy this one. I actually bottled this in some 16-ounce bottles too, so I have to take those ice fishing with me. I just wanted to also give, I guess, a heads up too for those of you that started subscribing, just to give you a heads up on what I'm looking at doing. Christmas came and got some kits, and I'll be trying some Northern Brew ones. I got a Bavarian Hefeweiss that I'll be trying, which on some of the forums on Northern Brewers said that this one's close to a Franziskaner, so I guess we will see. I have a Irish Draft Ale that I actually have in the secondary right now, so that'll be coming out in a couple of weeks. And I also have I bought a Breakfast Stout, which said it has a kind of a coffee aftertaste, so that might actually taste pretty good. Got American Wheat that I'm gonna be trying, and I was watching a YouTube post, I think it was by Imeladius, that said that he made a watermelon wheat beer, and I might actually try that. I've never had a watermelon wheat beer, but it sounded pretty damn good. With summer coming, hopefully, now that we finally got some snow here, but maybe I'll start planning that one out. I also have a Brewer's Best Summer Ale that I will be making for summer. I bought a True Brew Bavarian Hefeweiss kit. That Franziskaner is my favorite beer, and if I could make a kit or a clone or anything that tasted similar to this, I'd be happier than pigs and shit. But anyways, let's see. I also have another kit like this from Austin Homebrew. It's a double chocolate bock, and with this one I'm also going to be adding some oatmeal flakes, I believe, and the yeast that I'll be using is a Bohemian lager, I believe. So I'm going to attempt it. I pieced together my first kit from, or my first batch that's not going to be a kit, and hoping it's going to be close to a Franziskaner clone. And I went up to my local homebrew store, picked up all the grains and hops and whatnot, so look for that. I will be attempting that in the near future. Like I said, I love Franziskaner, I love wheat beers. That's my bread and butter, but I enjoy tasting other tasty beers as well, so I kind of like to have one wheat beer and then one miscellaneous beer on tap at all times. So got a lot of things working. I also got some more recipes. I'll be trying to make some Rouladen, which is the German recipe that was kind of passed on from my grandma. Love that recipe. But then some dips with Super Bowl coming up, some random dips, stuff like that. So for my kettle to yours, Prost. It's damn close.